फोन तो चार्ज हो गया होगा। मम्मी आपका तो हो ही गया होगा चार्ज वार्ज। अपना अपना दे देना, मैं स्ट्रीम चला लूँ।
Coming right up, the Mavericks taking... Hi, everyone. Time to... Now a look at the stats for Scotty Barnes.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Scotty Barnes. Mikal Bridges out there with Cunningham. And it's Pierce. And for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. Doc is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Christie. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Barnes outside. Offline with his 3. Here's Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Pierce. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
No good with the layup.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Offensive rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And here's Cunningham. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Magic. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Bridges shot, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Christie. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
Now, here's Cunningham. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game.
And Cunningham, with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here is Doc, covered by Barnes. Doc the pass to Christie. Here's Irving. Lively a screen on Cunningham. And it's Irving missing. Detroit's drawn 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges finds Cunningham. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Cisse. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Christie. Hits it from three-point range. Christie's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Back to Cunningham. Pierce with the screen on Irving. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Doc.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Pierce. He's putting up about 17 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Laravia's checked in. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Here's Irving. He had 16 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Barnes finds Cunningham. Here's Laravia. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here he goes. Dallas again turning it over. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Christie. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in for Barnes. Back to Cunningham. Rebounded by Hardy. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doc. Knocks it loose. Here's Laravia. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the chart. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And it's tied up with that one. And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Well, this is really where the staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team has been put together for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough and the team can get very hot very quickly.
Now here is Davis. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Offensive rebound. Ively. Denied! Pierce with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Here is Doc. Vanderbilt defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw good from Doc. And the Mavericks with some changes. Christie comes in for Derek Lively. And Hawkins subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Spurs really contributed. He scored 16 points, and his ability to keep getting back to the foul line helped their cause tremendously. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. They'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue it.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Laravia. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Barnes. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here is Doc, defended by Pierce.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pistons trail by 3. Low block shot on the way. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Pierce has got 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here is Doc, covered by Barnes. Davis, the pass to Christie, and he converts the layup. Christie's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game play. The kick out to Barnes. No good on the triple.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Larson with 1 on the clock, and that one good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks lead by 3, and we'll be back right after this. And some good. Bridges checked in for Detroit. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Dallas. They've got an 8-0 run. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardy is out there with Christie. Then it's Anthony Davis. And there's Doc. Pass to Christie. Here is Doc. Shot clock at 6. And here is Davis. Covered by Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Barnes. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shot by Pierce, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Davis sets a screen. There's the 3. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 6 in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's Barnes, and he banks in the layup.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Dallas.
Here is Doc. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Hardy, no good. Pistons trail by 14. To the middle. And that one's good. Barnes.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Doc. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Pierce with a rebound. Pierce has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Larson. Back to Bridges. Barnes with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got 6.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here is Doc, covered by Barnes. Denied! Pierce with the block. Doc the pass to Christie. Buries it from 3-point range. 17 points in the game.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Pass to Bridges. Going inside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Christie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doc the pass to Davis. Denied! Pierce with the block. Now here's Barnes. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Barnes.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Davis. Here is Doc. Davis sets a screen. It's Davis on the wing. Here is Doc. Pierce covering. Denied! Pierce with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Hardy. Off the inbound pass. Doc can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to LaRavia. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mavericks leading by 7. And here is Gafford. Here is Doc. Gafford passes to Doc. Dallas again missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. Christie subbed in for Anthony Davis. Now here is Irving. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Barnes outside. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pistons.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Doc. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Pierce. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Denied! Pierce with the block.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
He gets it in there.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Cunningham against Irving. Here is Doc. He's got 12. The three. He can't get that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Dallas. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
I think for Detroit, they're still a team that could be dangerous, but they're having trouble playing at their best every night. That's a lack of focus on their part.
We've seen some surprising losses from them here early in the season. Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper, and trust me, I know. They should shrink.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Pierce, Cade Cunningham out there with Bridges. Then it's Barnes. Here is Doc. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. For the tie. He can't hit that time. Excellent defense from Doc.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pierce will not go. This is off the front iron. The Mavericks leading. Here is Doc. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lively is screen on Bridges. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Mavericks.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pierce with a screen for Bridges. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Irving against Cunningham. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Cunningham's got 12.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Here's Todd. The baseline J off the mark. Pistons trailed by 5. The 3 from Barnes. Christie with the rebound. Christie's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. And then on Monday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. For Detroit, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Ignoring the defense and cutting to get the shot. That's a great play from Cade.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging about 19 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Pierce. The Mavericks pull it in. Christie's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Connects from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. From outside, off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 9-point game. Cunningham on the wing. Out to Bridges. Pierce with a wide open look. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here is Doc. He's got 15. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Christie. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Cunningham looking it over. Pierce with the screen on Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Irving passes to Lively. Here is Doc. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Doc. Dallas again missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. Take a look at Doc, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Well, you're building a team. The foundation starts here. Big men who can dominate a game offensively in the low post. Every franchise would like to have one, and this is the cream of the crop.
Cunningham for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Pistons trail by 13. Barnes up top, defended by Christie. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
1:29 left in the third. Here is Doc. 19 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A drive by Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Barnes has got it back down to single digits for the Pistons. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here is Doc, covered by Barnes. Christie, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys, he cannot miss.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Cunningham outside. Pierce with a screen for Cunningham. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. Dallas leading by 8. Outside Irving. Over Cunningham. Irving, good. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Anthony Davis is out there with Doc. Then there's Hardy, and it's Prosper in at the small forward spot. Bridges passes to Larson. Back to Bridges. To the right side. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside for Davis. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
The Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Davis. Here is Doc. Vanderbilt defending. Dallas again missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Harris passes to Bridges. Here's down low, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Mavericks leading by 8. Here's Doc.
Oh,
yes, sir.
And he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Hardy. Here is Doc. That's tipped. Bridges with it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's Laravia missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Davis using his size.
Good spot where Davis can operate. He has the ability to dominate down low.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 11. To the inside. Here's Pierce. And that one hits back iron. For Dallas, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it left. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Doc. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Bridges. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force,
We've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For 3, Bridges. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Christie the pass to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. 13 feet away. Doc can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 11. Here's Barnes. And no good that time. Nice D from Doc. Into the lane. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Irving. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now Barnes. 6 to shoot.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
Here is Doc, covered by Barnes. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pistons trail by 11. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Lively a screen on Barnes. And there's the drive. Denied! Pierce with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Pierce. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Mavericks with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Irving misses. Barnes looking around. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Doc. It's good. Doc's got 4 this quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Down low. Pierce with a rebound. Pistons trail by 10. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Bridges right side. Pass to Pierce. And then Pierce with a dunk.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here is Doc, covered by Barnes. Here is Doc. Shot, high post. Nice jump shot. Good. Doc's got 25 points in the game.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Here's Christie. 1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Lively.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Mavericks.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
I hate myself.
Will Hardy is called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham gets the bucket.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Doc. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Cunningham. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Doc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Pistons. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Good job, MP. I see. No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.
I hate myself.